You want me to just hand it over the kingdom to you? Raymond frowned and scratched his chin. I understand it's sudden, but is this the best solution for everyone? I have the experiences, I have the connection. In addition, the people already love me. I will obviously the best choice now. When I sneak look at Miria, she looked just surprised by this. Raymond catch my glance and smirked. Oh, I can see why you be worried. Long misunderstood. I'm sure I can still arrange a marriage between you and Miria. You just won't be a king afterward. Father! I don't know about your other marriage candidate though. Be honest, who do you prefer? At him blankly. What is this? What is you trying to fool? Didn't you say you wanted to support me as a king? Raymond sleepily chuckled. Well, that was a clever in the moment, no? But afterward, I sat down and really thought about it. He began to stroll around the balcony, circling me like a predator. Oh wow, you never roll over anything, have you? No? Right, I thought you were smart. It's obvious. You're a high school student. You're young, very young. He frowned again. So young that I wonder if the other country will take you seriously. The adult really is dangerous, you know. The lack of experience is a liability. My face glanced by my side. I can learn. He thumbed the bottom of his face into the palm of his other hand. Ah, yes, of course. You can learn, obviously. Forgive me for asking, but how long will that take? He stopped in front of me. While people starve, the economy crumble, and the personal growth from the other country build. At the corner of my vision, Miriam very slightly shake her head. That means this is a lie. I don't think the situation is that dire here. Raymond's smile fell for a second, but fully recovered. Perhaps, but things are not ideal either. Compared to our past, we are at the verge of crisis, and instead of working to prevent that, you spend your time learning. I wonder if the people will accept that. The weight my responsibility as a king comes pressing onto my shoulder. It isn't simple as inherited throne and everything being fine after that. There will be hard decisions I need to make. People could live or die based on my choice. The moment I start to understand that, my resolve waver. I might not be the right person for this. Raymond zeroed on my hesitation. This is the kingdom of your beloved mother and father. After all, soon it be placed in trustworthy hands. His words stir something in me. I take a long look at his face. Trustworthy? This guy? Kidnapping Cindy and using her as a bait and having us captured and thrown into the jail cell? Celebrating the fact that my parents lost their kingdom? Using his own daughter as a pawn against her friend? Wow, I totally consider giving a kingdom over to this scumbag. If there was a truly someone better suited to rule, I consider it. But I absolutely can give the kingdom to him. I see. You make a lot of interesting points. The relief of Miriam's face. Good, that was the right answer. Raymond's expression wavered again. The clear distraction on his face. I suppressed the urge to grin. You want to push me to give an agree, right? You're a scary guy, Raymond. You almost had me. I consider how to respond. The political, safe thing to do would be avoid the direct answer. A polite response that doesn't deny him to follow, but doesn't agree either. But a king would give up a single inch here. I have to take a stance. Again, this jerk. You're a wise man, Raymond. You flatter me, my prince. But I don't know if this is the best time to discuss things like this. Raymond eyebrow twice. Is that so? Right, Miria. Weren't we going to have another dance after this? Miria jolted when she suddenly called out, but she quick to react. Yes, we planned for a repeat performance with the other. I smile at Raymond. Should we really bring it up serious thing right now? Raymond observed me and then returned my smile with one of his own. I see. My apology, Prince. This was merely a joke. I resist the urge to groan. The god of this guy. What kind of joke was that? My face trembled. I never wanted to hit someone so much. I see. Around him has changed again. He's back looking like a friendly king you can rely on. Whoa, what is not amusing? It was. Ah, sure, amusing, yeah. Thank you for your kind word, Prince. I shall carry them in my heart always. As he gave a little bow, my skin crawled. Right, you can get rid of this guy. Raymond glanced down at his watch. I have another appointment I must attend to. With conscious bow, he started to leave the balcony. We'll discuss the matter of yours inheritance later. For now, enjoy yourself. Consider this your formal welcome to Fescos. And with that scam's address and comment, he returned to the party. Let's leave. With a smile beside me. You handled that well. I don't get him. I really don't. Miria touched her chin in the top. He was slightly applauding you. I figure, but wasn't that a bit too direct? It seems like he wanted to throw you off balance, attack your confidence. But it might have backfire. Yeah, I'm even more determined to take the throne now. I can leave it with him. This won't be easy fight, Asaki. I know. We spent the rest of the night managing other minister and nobles. Despite the tension between Raymond and I, the next few days are peaceful. Excuse me. I sat through the garden and think about the routine I've fallen into. Within us, the port, I've been meeting important government officials whenever I can. Her natural charm is a little terrifying at times. With Victoria as my guide, I managed to get a feel of the city. On the other days, Miria completely keep me informed about Raymond's movement. Raymond doesn't tell her everything, obviously, but what he does tell her is helpful. Unfortunately, despite all of this, I don't think we made much of progress. We are not any closer to getting Raymond off the throne. We met with so many people, but none of them seemed eager to face him. No. As I started myself into this nearby pond, everyone helping me out, but we need to resolve soon. I sit down on a rock by the water, but how do I approach those results? Suddenly I feel a weight on my back. I look to find Linda peering down at me, her hand on my shoulder. That's a nice complicated face you got in there, Azaki. Definitely seem royal. Is that a compliment? Just a harmless observation. What are you doing out here? I guess to the pond. There are some coral fish beneath the surface. Taking in view. It looks like you were sulking. I don't think I am. You wanna put more confidence in that answer? This is all the confidence I have at the moment. With a look of concern, she sat down next to me. So why are you here? Eyeing the fish, she raises her eyebrow and her knees. I'm taking a break from those shameless novels. They talk my ear off if I don't excuse myself. This is the drawback of having Linda deal with the negotiation. She's just too good at briefing people. Has there been any good news out of it? She shakes her head. The Misters want you to be king, but they won't do anything openly. They all watching how this play out, huh? Basically, between you and Raymond, they're trying to decide where to put their support. That's fair. None of them know me after all. And besides that, there's something weird going on in the kingdom. What do you mean? She looked around and stand up. I followed her lead and we walked almost to the side into the garden. People have been vanishing. What? Linda snapped her finger. Poof, just like that. People have been disappearing overnight. I started to notice that after we got here, but she folded her arm in frustration. No one talked about it. Anyone I ask just look at me like I'm crazy. The other team being Raymond were I'm very high. I thought he was just removing any position, but there's too many missing people. I was noticed Commandant disappearing too. Wait, seriously? Even people who haven't said anything bad about him? As far as I can tell, yeah, people who've been considered harmless gone. This doesn't seem like he's just suppressing people that don't like him. My thought exactly. I smile at her. You're amazing, Linda. He's hiding something. Linda cried wildly. Aren't I? Well, getting this much information wasn't hard, honestly. She winked and held her finger to her lips. You just have to eavesdrop on the right people. Just because people won't talk to you doesn't mean they won't talk to each other. Ah, are you sure no one noticed you doing that? Of course not. I'm pretty sneaky, you know. I see you have mixed emotion. You haven't ever eavesdropping on me, haven't you? Linda grinned widely. Do you really want to an answer to that? No. I think back. I don't think I said anything I wouldn't want her hearing. Is that the case? I don't really matter. On the second thought, no, it's okay. Linda, no. That's the correct response, Zaki. Eavesdropping are only scary if you are a bunch of juice secret. This is a good for guess if we can figure out a way to Raymond is hiding. We might be able to push him off the throne. My hope suddenly gave me a way to doubt. And we pull this off. Raymond looked harmless, but I remember of the encounter on the night after the ball. He really cunning. Linda gave me an exasperated look. Are you giving him too much credit, Sasaki? I blinked in surprise. Really? Frowning, she stepped closer to me. I placing the step backward and might find myself against the wall. Since that's right, you've been way too cautious of him. He's sneaky, but he isn't all-knowing. She poked my chest. No, is he all-powerful, or else we be dead? That's true. I avoiding being back into the corner during my last encounter with him. Still, that change with Raymond might have messed with my head. Sorry. I guess I'm still getting a handle of this king thing. Another poke. It's not like we are trying to steal the throne or anything like that. You're the genuine heir. Have some confidence.
compared to that guy who can do anything but skim in the dark. Her serious expression softened. Someone like who face problem directly is way cooler. Linda. Oh, what's up? Did that tug on your heart sting? She snickers. If you're feeling better, then I'm happy. I've accepted a hug as a payment. I nod. Gotcha. I wrap my arm around her and pull her close to me. She tenses up, surprising for a moment, but quickly relaxed. Is this fine? She doesn't say anything. Instead, her arm locked around my back. Linda, I didn't think you actually hugged me. Hold on, I'm savoring this. That's really embarrassing thing to say right now. I won't forgive you if you suddenly let go. I didn't plan to. This is nice. She nodded, her resting on my shoulder. Isn't it? After a few moments, we start to separate. The surface past mine, it fully drawn me how close we are. We both breathed and slightly blush grip on her face. I don't manage to avoid the blushing too. This atmosphere, unless I'm horribly misreading the situation, this leading up to a kiss, isn't it? The moment I realized this, my heart rate became an intense drumming into my ears. Should I kiss her? Without any hesitation, I vanished when Linda episode slightly leaned toward me. I'm not dull enough to miss that hint. Frankly, I'm grateful for it. Her face, those eyes, that cute little nose. This close to her, I end up taking her future in detail, and I can't help but be amazed at my lucky all over again. I've realized it before, but being this close to her, I'm forced to remember she's seriously beautiful. Somewhere in the middle of that thought, our lips met. My thought completely blank up to the point. The thumping of my heart vanished. There's nothing around us. For just this moment, there's only me and her. And then, far too quickly, it's over. People away for each other, but not completely. Still embracing each other. Neither of us say anything. Suddenly, we heard a footstep. In an instant, we jump away from each other as a maid passed us. With she gone, I cleared my throat. Well, that was great hug. Lina nods rigidly. When I look at her closely, I can see hands right up to her ears. She noticed me looking and covered her face. This is, well... Her hand kept still as if she trying to catch the right word. What are you doing? I really want to say something witty here. I don't think you have to, though. Is it matter of pride? Evidently upset that she at the loss of her word, she eventually depleted. My head is a mess. Same here. Slightly like crimping her head. I'm surprised though. I figured I'd be way more flustered than you. Of course I am flustered. That's why my first... She doesn't finish. We both grow and shake rather. The silence unbearable. I forced another cough as my case difficulty. That was my first too. That's... I see, so... I was the first. Me. For some reason, a brown smirk on her face. The rest of mumbling is too soft and annoying to hear. Linda, what was that? Nothing. I see. Why are you grinding like that? Eh? I reached up and touched my face. Oh, I didn't even notice. No, well, I was thinking about it before, but I just remember how lucky I am. I expect Lina best to do the compliment she always does. Instead, I see her gaze drop to her feet while she pitched awkwardly. Are you okay? Sorry, I'm just dealing with this sense of defeat. How do you keep catching me off guard? Huh? Somehow? I'm sorry. Lina closed her eye for a moment. When she opened them, she seemed to be back to her normal self. Okay, I'm gonna see what other information I can dig up. Yeah, cool. I'll do some work on my end. Getting LS right? We should know who can count on when all of this is over. Linda nodded approvingly. Good luck. With that, she ran off. Seeing her go, I let out a breath of hardened resolve. I cannot let Raymond keep me scheming anymore. What's he planning? I have to stop him. Later that night, a sauna pulled me out of sleep. Something wrong? Is that feeling dread of cat when you realize you aren't alone? My duty tense. That last 2 times I start the session has come from me. I was wrong. At the time, I was just stressed out. However, this entirely different. I heard a light footstep. Someone definitely here. What do I do? I suppressed my panic breathing. Calm down. Calm down. They don't know I'm awake. I have the advantage. I just need to wait until they get closer and strike. I hold my breath as she gets closer. Suddenly, I feel weight on my bed shift. My fear replaced with confusion. They on my bed? I throw a cover on the side. What are you? Oh. Miria simply waved at me. Good evening, Ozaki. Miria, what are you doing? She poured a leg under her and fidgeted for a bit. I thought I would wait and see how things play out. With the throne and Raymond, I'm sure you have a lot on your mind. Uh-huh. But it feels like I lost at this rate. Huh? Lose what? Miria suddenly faced with more determination than I have ever seen from her. Asaki, I love you. Huh? I know I said it before, but I need to make it clear. This isn't a crush. This isn't because my father told me to. I just love you. So, I wanted to know, what do you think about me? Suddenly, I feel like I'm in different kind of danger. How do I respond to this? Oh, it's Mitria. Well, that's the end of my princess girlfriend. See you on the next episode.